Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to head to the Dartford Moors, father and son, first time on the Harley. Cue the intro. Well, welcome to episode 2. Now, if you saw the last one, we got here quite late last night. Even the sun was going down. It was, it's the middle of summer. We were red hot, but we got all chilled out. We settled down. We had something to eat, and we went to bed. And we've woken up nice and fresh this morning. Now, today is going to be the day where we go to the Dartmouр National Park, and from here where we're staying, it's around 68 miles-ish just to the beginning of it. But it promises wild horses and like reindeer running across and like unicorns and butterflies, and it's supposed to be absolutely magical and fantastic. But this is going to be kind of the first time in about 3 to 4 years since my son's been on the back of the bike, because the last time he went on it was back when I had the Bonneville really early on, I think, on this channel. So it's going to be quite an experience for him and for me, because we're going to be taking the Harley that I still haven't really taken anywhere other than around the block yet. So I've got to get used to the bike. Harvey's got to get used to being on the back of the bike again. This should be an absolutely awesome day and promise so much sort of beauty and coolness. And I hear that there's a pub in the middle of the Dartford Moors, what means we can get a proper ale looking at amazement. So Harvey, tell me if you're excited or not. You've not been on a motorcycle in probably 3+ years, and at the end of the day, I've not ridden that Harley-Davidson very far either. I absolutely think it's the best motorcycle, beautiful motorcycle in the world. But lots of people hate it already, but that doesn't matter because I think it's cool, and I now have made it really cool. But anyway, like I said, you've not ridden a Harley ever, and you've not been on a bike in years. Are you nervous at all? Are you excited? Tell me your deep feelings about going on the back of this bike.
Well, I'm excited. I wasn't sure about nervous though. It's just a bike.
Really? So I thought you might be a bit nervous.
It's just a bike.
So you're quite excited then?
Well, as long as you drive properly.
I don't drive. First of all, I ride.
Sorry.
Now, the funny thing of it is the kit still fits you that we got ages ago, but it's a little bit short, but it still fits you. So you're looking forward to wearing like a jacket, what's going to probably go to your belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, going to be stylish.
But you're going to look cool, dude. You're going to look instantly cool. That's the best thing about riding a Harley. When you ride a Harley, you instantly become badass. Literally, you're going to be like, the women are going to be chasing us. We're going to be looking so cool.
Okay.
Well, it's time to suit up and go out on the bike. But just before we do, just because he said it's just a bike, yeah. There you go, dude. Do you want 2 of them?
Are these like squashums, but in a weird shape?
What squashums?
Sweet.
They're earplugs, because you're just going on a bike, but Harleys make your ears bleed, and you'll need them.
Okay.
Right, here we go then. Off to the Dartford Moors. It's now saying something like 75 miles. Yeah. 75 miles on the sat nav. Hey, first run, at least we'll get used to it. Are you ready? Cool. Let's see how this works out. Father and son. You ready, mate? Let's go. Well, look, we go that way. Yeah. Woohoo! Off-roading, day 1 on a Harley. Which way is it saying go? Go left. Apparently. Let's go left. Oh no, I've now gone the wrong way. Be alright. Here we go. Me, my boy, going to Dartford Moors on this beautiful beast of a bike. It's something quite special. Oh, this is already awesome. Now, people are going to hate me for saying this, but I was really tempted to leave my bike jacket at the camper because it's like 30 odd degrees again, and I was sweating, literally just sweating at the sight. But I've done the right thing. I've put it on. I don't know if I'll take it off later if I get too hot, Because the safety, at the same point, when you get that hot and you sweat that much, you've got the risk then of like passing on the bike. Heat, you know, heat, sweat and fluids loss and all that rubbish, and it makes you dizzy and it's just dangerous. So there's a level of in between, but right now we'll give it a go. I'll be a good boy. That ain't gonna last. Anyway, tack down some cool miles on the Harley with my eldest boy, and let's create some amazing memories. So I've just pulled over to grab an iced coffee from the big McDonald's and get the boy a cold drink because it is absolutely roasting. And we've been sat in traffic pretty much since we left. But there's a little bit of an issue with the Harley. Some people might say it's broken, but I disagree. So literally, I'm not moving, and now that just says 55 and the bike doesn't indicate. But I think this is a positive. It's not broken. Harleys don't break at all, especially on its first proper ride out. It's keeping me safe because no matter what speed I'm doing now, I'm not speeding because I'm only doing 55 miles an hour. And who needs to indicate? You just turn and go. You don't need to indicate. That's fine. All right, we are off again. Nice cold drink. Now this is the moment you've had the psychic with me. It'd be stripping down and fixing it. Now I reckon with my engineering skill level, that's obviously an 11 out of 10, I reckon it's just fuse, and I'm going to call it fuse 15. And I reckon once I change the fuse, because I've lost the indicators as well, so once I've changed the fuse that'll be fine. But I haven't brought any tools with me because, you know, Harleys don't break, so I'll have to wait until I get back and I'll have a little Google. Anyway, 55 miles. I think we'll be in the Yorkshire Moors before Dartford Moors before we before then, because I've just put the visitor centre in. That's like a quarter of the way in, so we should be good. Anyway, let's go sweat some more. So here we are, we have just arrived at the Dartford Moors, and this literally, we go off of like this A road, it's a bit busy, and then you just hit this. So we haven't yet ridden that, so we're going to put the footage on and show you how cool it is as we do it. But just wow, look at this. This is time just to send up the drone and let's have a quick look. Well, I mean, come on, how awesome does that look? So we should ride it. We should take the Harley across the Dartford Moors. I'm dead excited. I know it's pretty and I know it's going to be amazing, but that road looks something else. So let's do it in true 11 out of 10 helmet head style. Let's ride that. Let's make it cool.
feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
So we were riding along getting absolutely epic footage, and there was like a lay-by, and it had a load of wild horses in it. It had loads of people, even a burger van there, like it was an attraction. And I was like, I'm not going to stop there because it would just ruin it. But we've come a few miles down, and behind us over there are more wild horses. So, are you ready, Harves?
Yeah.
Let's go and see some proper wild horses on the Dartford Moors. How cool. I mean, that's cool, isn't it? I mean, seriously cool. But why have they got massive willies? I mean, like huge willies. I mean, they're like 10 foot tall, man. I mean, you'd slap someone around the head with that. It's absolutely nuts. But it's cool. Big-willied wild horses. Well, after that epicness, it was quite cool to get near some wild horses. And obviously they've got little foals with them, little baby horses. So you've got to be a bit careful. So we didn't get too close. We respected it. Anyway, back on the Harley for some more epicness. See, I still like it that the Harley Davidson safety device for 55 miles an hour means I'm never speeding. It's still functioning. Very impressive, Harley. Right, let's check some more out. I mean, that was quite cool, literally coming along and just seeing horses, and it's just cool, isn't it? It's just cool seeing nature as such being free and not just, you know, with in some farmer's field and or horse field or whatever. What was that? I mean, it just made a noise. Oh. Anyway, so it'll be alright. Be good. Few bangs. Fine. So what I'm trying to find is a actual pub, because in the middle of the Dartford Moors is a pub, but it's hang on, let me pull up Google Maps, let me have a look. Let's put in Google Maps. Google Maps, Google Maps, Google Maps, Google Maps. No, I don't want that. I think it's somewhere. That's the one I want. We're going to go there. Okay, so the plan of it is that there's a pub in the middle somewhere of the Dartford Moors, and I want to go and check it out and hopefully get a pint there. That's my plan. It could all go massively wrong, it might not work at all, but that's my plan. So let's head there. In the middle, 7.7. I have no idea if I'm on the right bit. We're on the B3357, but let's just enjoy every single second of this beauty. Boy on the back, amazing bike, amazing roads, and I'm only doing 55 miles an hour. So I promised a pub in the middle of nowhere, and it's exactly what we found. We found that pub, so we're going to enjoy a drink. This is so cool. A pub literally middle of nowhere with the best view in the world.
Live a little, flip the page, give it some more, getting out of my way. I was hiding, bulletproof, forever waiting, then came you. I thought I was what I've been told, I thought I was.
So Harvey, now we're sat here and I'm having a beer and you're having obviously an apple ties. It's about time, being 16 at that point in your life, where we need to talk about the birds and the bees.
I already know a lot about the birds and the bees.
Okay. Not awkward. Not awkward at all.
I thought I was what I've been told, I thought I was.
So, as we're enjoying a non-alcoholic beer at the Warren House Inn, if anybody's interested, obviously on the Dartford Moors, I mean, it's fantastic. The view is out of this world, but the burger, would you rate it well?
Yeah, it was nice.
Apparently it's a local burger. Now, obviously there's a lot of like cows and stuff hanging around, so I guess they just go out, catch the cow and cook us a burger. That's what I reckon. But it is really nice. Dartford Moors is lovely, isn't it? It's very vast, is all I can say. When you look around, it's just, you can see for miles. It makes it very, very special. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my drink, then we'll get back on the bike. What a nice place to stop for a beer, and what a nice place to chill out for a sort of, probably an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours we were there for, and just relaxing, chatting, spending a bit of quality time and looking over the views and explaining to my son about the big kahunas and what to look out for. And now I've done that, we're going to make kind of the long way back, because obviously we're still in the Dartford Moors when they go down and come around. And as you can tell, we've got a massive bull, and I'm wearing red, so this could be interesting. We'll call it bull. Right, don't ram me, don't ram me, don't ram me. That is very cool though. And he's like in the road going like, screw all you lot, you're not going to go around me. That is very, very cool. Anyway, like I said, we're going to take the longish way back. Now we are at 88 miles at looking at the sat nav. I've changed to the Waze app because I know I'm doing 55 miles an hour permanently on the safety feature of this bike, but this gives me the miles down there, so at least I know I'm not speeding when I'm riding. What's a good thing? Anyway, we're going to take an enjoyable, pleasurable ride back. Get back to the Monkey Cycle Camper Mark III, enjoy some beers and chill out for the rest of the evening. ETA to get back, it's saying about 5:15, but I'm not going to rush. We'll probably stop as well. 87 miles. Harvey was saying that it's been quite a lot of dual carriageway to get here and he's not used to it. He was saying he was getting a little bit of a numb bum. He goes, he can't feel his bum, and I said, dude, that's not a good thing. If a man says to you they can't feel their bum, that could be scary. So yeah, if we need to stop, we'll definitely stop and take a bit of a break. But just the wow factor of the Dartford Moors and stopping at that pub in the middle of nowhere where people used to ride their horse and carts. And I'm making this up, but I'm pretty sure I'm right at the same time. Back in the old days when people used to ride their steeds and ship their flour and sugar and coal and stuff on horse and cart, that was the midway point, because it took them so long to get anywhere. Oh, we needed to go left down there, never mind. That was their midway point, and that's where they used to spend their evenings in the inn, and it's been there ever since. What's a very magical place. I love it. It's just absolutely what a place. And there's not many places, I don't think, left, not in this country, where you ride along and it's just, you know, like I said, wild horses and animals and cows all walking across the road. It's something that should be cherished. Anyway, like I said, me and my boy, let's head back. So we've just got back to the campsite. It was I don't know, 70 something mile, no, 80, 90, I can't remember now, but I think overall we've done probably well over 200 miles today. I'm coming back, we did it in a wunner. There was a few times I was thinking about stopping, but then I was just like, dual carriageway, just hammer it and hammer it and hammer it. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Are you knackered?
Everything hurts.
Everything hurts, even you.
Okay, not that bit.
Okay, not that bit, but everything else hurts. Anyway, I'm going to try to have a look at the Harley shortly and see if I can fix it, because it's still got the Harley 55 miles an hour on the clock, no indicator, safety mode to stop me from speeding and doing anything dangerous, but I really ought to take the safety mode off and not fix it because it's not broken, but try and sort it. I don't know if I can, but I'll give it a go. So using my engineering skills, 11 out of 10, don't tell the sidekick I know what I'm doing at all in any way. There's a blown fuse, as I kind of predicted and obviously well and truly knew. So let's replace it and let's just see if the 11 out of 10 skills fixes it again, because let's be honest, every time I fix something, it kind of works and stays fixed.